Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Show for the race meet, Sunday, June 5th. It's a classic weekend and it ends tomorrow. DK water provides much needed oxygen to the entire body, including our brain. DK water aids in good digestion and helps maintaining a good body weight. It doesn't taste flat or boiled. It makes an excellent tasting experience. Located at 2 Creek Road, Kingston 6, adjacent to Robertson Avenue, near the Art Wind and Mountain View stoplight at the National Stadium. Call them 876-627-91145, that's 876-627-91145, or 876-807-5316, that's 876-807-5316. Their website, destinationkingston876.com. Check it out. There are lots of values for you to see other than DK water. Go relax yourself and spend quality time at Super Hill Bar, 14 Keswick Plaza, Newtown Corner, East Clarendon. Easily seen off the main road along the Jamaica Highway towards Very Technical High School. Safe, secure, super atmosphere, courteous staff, and cuisines cooked to order. Join the movement to make your presence for the future. See Horse Riders Inn, located along the Bayside to Toll Road, that's on the back road. Where else is better to stay overnight, the weekend, or even a week or beyond? The nearest motel to Caymanas Park and has security for your everything. Its reputation speaks for itself. Call and make your reservations. 876-704-6245. That's 876-704-6245. Seafood and other restaurants are very close by. Remember to subscribe to the Open Gate Show. Surely you need to tell others to subscribe. There are interviews, previews, and lots of information on local horse racing. The Open Gate Show is sending a special shout out to a few. The list could be long or even longer, but let me get started. Lancelot Ellis, Leroy Daly, Junior Powell, Omar Nicholson, Arthur Anderson, Danny Fawkes, Milton Wallace, Brian Pummels, Mike Ricketts, Ekaza Shea Mann, Hewan Elliott, Dan Francis, Andy, Bravo, Akeem Mahadio, Everton Campbell, Mike Edwards, Rami Singh, Gosford Smith, Cleveland Mitchell, Alex, a gateman in New York, Patrick Lynch, Patrick Smelly, Morris Crooks, David Powell, Dale Murphy, Ludlow Lungs, Alfred Brown, Marvin Campbell, Wayne Dutchrow, Ian Roberts, Vel, Steve Duncan, Mike Bernard, Jeffrey in Florida, Trainer Anthony Smith, Jackie Longot, Daniel Inchi Richard Woolward. But before I mention all those, the Almighty, He comes first. My wife comes second in this readout. The 1,000 Guineas today was won in facile fashion by the Gary Sobriety Don Webby owned in Dawkins, ridden, Errol Thomas groomed Atomica. 20 lengths, 130 and 137 flat for a mile. Well, it augurs well, and I can't see anything dethroning this horse for quite a number of other races. Let's wish Connections all the best in her upkeep. 9 races tomorrow, and it includes the 2,000 Guineas for colts. First race starts approximately 12:30 p.m. And remember, I'm introducing a letter for each of the horses that I'm talking about, that I have a say on, and A being S. First race goes 1,100 meters out 5.5 furlongs, 10 declared. It's for children up, optional claiming 300 to 400,000, and native at 6-year-olds and up, who hasn't won 4 races. Number 1, Pac-Man, facing a bit tougher, but is very fit. Has to make sure he's sustained being up with the speed, seeing he draws on the inside. Pac-Man is fresh and is coming to run, as he's looking very focused when I see him a couple of times within the past few days. He gets a B. Number 2, City Council has speed and showed that when bettering a few in this race on the 7th of May, going 5 furlongs round. As a 2-5 favourite, sat with the leaders and inched away to won that race 3 lengths, beating Fabulosity and Mr. Linders. Nothing much really to go by. But this connection has done very well with recruits via the claiming box, and you can expect a good display tomorrow. I give this horse an A. Number 4, Diligent. Looking for a hat-trick of wins. Tough assignment that, but could have a place on the lower end. I rate this horse a D. Also rates a D is number 5, Laser Light. He had Shane Ellis on the 21st of May going a mile, finished 7th, 28 lengths behind at 9-1. Shane Ellis is back, and he's dropping a notch down, but I can't see much chance with this one winning. Number 6, Baltusarol, tuned to win a hat-trick sequence under the care of the leading trainer, Jason Acosta, and his mom, who owns Jason Acosta horses, who really are doing very well. I rate this horse an A. Number 9, Fabulosity, could secure a low exotic spot. He gets a C. Number 6, though, Baltusarol from number 2, City Council. Number 1, Pac-Man. Number 4, Diligent. Number 9, Fabulosity. Second race, 7 declared, is 4 trails and up. It's a claiming race, 607,50,000. They go 6 furlongs about 1,200 meters. Number 2, Cartel, won like a 4-5 favourite should. The last time he ran, that was on the 21st of May, going 5.5 furlongs at this $750,000 tag. Up with the speed and took command and pulled away to win by 4 lengths, going 5.5 furlongs. Beating Killer B by 4 lengths and had Lala Diva, who is 3.25 lengths behind. Can repeat, even though going a bit longer. An A. Number 3, Special Counsel. Last 2 in May were not, too much to go on. But on the 9th of April, going this journey of 6 furlongs, which she'll be going tomorrow, at 5-1, got beat second, a length and a half behind the out-of-class Burning Red in a time of 1:40 and 3/5. That's a very good time. A similar display will have her in the winner's enclosure, seeing she's coming down in claim from $1 million to $750,000. This horse is rated by the Open J an A. Number 4, Fearless Champion, last 3 starts. He was well supported but ran no race at all. And now dropping down a notch to $750,000 claiming tag. I rate this horse a C. Also gets a C is number 5, Milkman. He gets back blinkers for this. Number 6, Lala Diva. Still in good condition, but has it all against a few here. That is for a win. She gets a C also. And 7, Casual Affair. Interesting, he's still running for a $750,000 tag. Well, he gets a D. For me, number 3, Special Counsel. From number 2, Cartel. Number 6, Lala Diva. Number 5, The Milkman. Race 3, 8 declared. They go 800 meters straight for 5 and up. It's an optional claiming race, 150 to 280,000, as well as native bred 6-year-old who remains awaiting. I mean, this race is for horses who have not won a race since the 2nd of January 2022. Number 1, Freedom for Heads, consistent in last 3 and on last 80. The champion jockey Anthony Thomas was aboard, and he remains. Freedom for Heads, he's rated B. Number 3, Jamaican Storm could get a low placing on the board, and I'm rating this one a D. Number 4, Lady Budget, looking a bit better and could upset these. He is rated B. Number 5, Flying Bullet is rated A. This one comes off a respite, which should help his issues. Could take these to the range and eliminate them all, having his favourite rider in Raju Laho back in the saddle. And the 7th time to say goodbye, Trainer Donovan Russell is 44% in the money so far this season, and this gelding is a reliable one. Still, he won 3 races, got second 3 times, and ran 2/3. All with the tongue tie on. Only once he ran a placing which was 3rd without that equipment. Mind you, at 7-year-old, he may not have an issue going without that equipment. Time to say goodbye is rated B. Number 5, Flying Bullet, from number 4, Lady Budget. Number 7, Time to Say Goodbye. Number 1, Freedom for Heads. Those are the top 4 for this race. So the winner should come, well, the first 2, or even first 3 should come from that quartet. 4th race goes 7 furlongs or 1,400 meters, 9 declared for native-bred 5s and up, who hasn't won 4 races, and imported 5s and up, who has not won 3. Number 3, Jacaries. We'll have a few who will ensure a contested pace is set, which doesn't augur well for him, especially how he's up in class. He gets a C. Number 4, Colin Blair, performing poorly since up in grade. I'm expecting his usual display on the lead here, but there are 2 in this race, where the last twice he raced, he was behind, and he has to get in front of those in order to win. The 30th of April, going 6 furlongs, Colin Blair led and ended up 10th, 40 lengths behind Danny Spud, who was a length and 3/4 in front of Cold Pursuit. And Chennai Express, who is here, was 5 1/4 lengths behind Cold Pursuit, almost 9 lengths ahead of Colbert. Colbert came back on the 14th of May, 7 furlongs, and installed 95 odds. Again, he led, and he faltered one again, finishing 5th, 15.5 lengths behind these choice, Cold Pursuit and Ashita, who is also here. Colbert gets a D. Number 5, Fresh Cash, is making his 4th starts, coming off a very long sojourn. He's nicely in the handicaps now, and he attracts A from the Open Gate Show. Number 6, China Express, showed some improvement on last. When on the 3rd of May, going 5.5 furlongs, finished 3rd, 7 lengths behind Cold Pursuit and Shaboom. Got 5-1 odds, and should have been shorter. And, that's a concern. Maybe this horse is not 100. However, Anthony Thomas gets the call, and I'm rating this horse a B. Number 7, Lord Agilon, unreliable, but could factor in the lower order. It gets a C. Number 9, Ajita, gets an A, has pace and showed some return to form. Last time, the 14th of May, going 7 furlongs, was up with the leaders and weakened to be 3rd, 11 lengths behind the out-of-class Steve's Choice. Cold Pursuit was 5.5 lengths behind, and Ajita was another 5 1/4 lengths behind Cold Pursuit. Doesn't have to lead, and will be more focused now than on last. Ajita, as I said, gets an A. But number 5, Fresh Cash. From number 9, Ajita. Number 6, China Express. Number 7, Lord of Agilent. Number 3, Jacaries. Race 5, for nearly bet 4s and up, who hasn't won 4 races, and imported 4s and up, who has not won more than 2. 12 declared, 5.5 furlongs or 1100 meters. Number 1, Will the Conqueror, ran okay in the last 2 races that he ran in, but those races were out the straight. Should be in the top 4. Will the Conqueror gets a B. Number 2, Taurus Boy, will prefer the sprint, seems to adore the straight course than any other route. He gets a C. Number 3, Artesia, won well, but is up in grade against a few well-seasoned 4-year-olds. None for winners. Artesia gets a C. Number 4, Ring Charmer, had her well been exposed at last, the 23rd of May, going 7 furlongs at 99-1, for the 4th, 3.5 lengths behind Amy the Butcher and T. Brady. Is cutting back in the journey, and for those who like the horses that are cutting back, this is a good choice. Trainer Patrick King Trains and Ring Charmer has a very good chance of coming out on top. Ring Charmer gets an A rating. Number 5, Press Conference, looking in good condition as well as working okay. Would prefer a wee bit more in distance, but regardless, he is fit and focused and can get somewhere in your top 4. Press Conference, get a B. Number 6, Alex's Dream, stopped suddenly approaching the furlong point after taking up the lead, turning for home. Back to sprinting now. Let's see if she rather the reduction in journey. Alex's Dream gets a C. Number 7, Mr. Mandate, maintaining his immaculate condition, but even so, he gets a D for me. Number 8, T. Brady, ran huge and last at 7 furlongs. That was on the 23rd of May, and was way behind at the half-mile stage and closed rapidly to get within a length and 3/4 to finish second to Amy the Butcher. Had Prince Marshall behind. We'll have speed to chase here and could get in the top 3. T. Brady gets a B, or maybe even a B+. Number 10, Super Duper, ran only 4 times last season and will make her 3rd start in 2020. Can't be training any better. Obviously has issues, but seems penciled for this. Can't underestimate Jason Acosta with his horses, especially those with speed. Super Duper gets a B. Number 4, though, Ring Charmer. Number 8, T. Brady. Number 5, Press Conference. Number 10, Super Duper. Number 6, Alexis Dream. And you can factor in number 1, Surely Will the Conqueror. Those 6 horses, well, 4 of them should at least get a superfecta. Well, for those who love superfecta, you can box those 6 horses. DK water provides much needed oxygen to the entire body, including our brain. DK water aids in good digestion and help maintain a healthy body weight. It doesn't taste flat or boiled. It makes an excellent tasting experience. Located at 2 Creek Road, Kingston 6, adjacent to Robertson Avenue, near the Arderwind and Mountain View stoplight at the National Stadium. Call them, 876-627-911-425, that's 876-627-911-425, or 876-807-5316, that's 876-807-5316. Their website, destinationkingston876.com. Make sure you check that website out. Go relax yourself and spend quality time at Soup Hill Bar, 14 Celtic Plaza, Newtown Corner, Hayes, Clarendon. Easily seen off the main road along the Jamaica Highway towards the end of Vere Technical High School. Safe, secure, smooth atmosphere, courteous staff, and cuisines cooked to order. Join the movement to make your presence for the future. Race 6 has 13 starters, and they'll be going 5 furlongs straight or 8,000 meters straight. It's for Native Foils and Up, who hasn't won 2 races, and imported Foils and Up, who remains a maiden. Number 1, Colorado Ranger, flattered on the 22nd of May at going 7 furlongs when the cheek pieces were moved, and at 21-1 ran a very good race to finish second, 4.5 lengths behind out of class Moneyman at King Anthony, who ran well today, 1.25 lengths behind. But deceived 6 days out, the 28th of May, going 5.5 furlongs, when he saw odds of 3-1, ran flat up to the furlong point and weakened to be 12.5 lengths fifth behind past the Booze, who won by 7.5 lengths. The Good Life and Legal Opportunity could be more focused now, and then last comes tomorrow. Colorado Bell gets a B. Number 2, Lady Pujari, Speedy Filly, who came off a respite, getting 10-1 odds. That was very interesting because the previous odds in the last 4 starts were long. Lady Pujari in that race on the 28th of May reared badly at the start and was eased, leaving the furlong point after rushing up to hold a prominent position up to the 1.5 furlong point. Quickly back and could impact some in this race. Lady Pujari gets a C. Number 3, Queen Zan, seems to be back to her good self of late since the last race, but has more to find to topple these for a win or a top place at present. Queen Zan gets a C. Number 5, Letters in Goal, stablemate of number 1, Colorado Ranger, will be closing. Letters in Goal gets a B. Number 6, Zan, last start, he won in OK final time, 1:29 3/5, going 7 furlongs on the 26th of March. Back of a respite, how fit is he is the question. Zion gets a B. The 7, Paraiso, has issues, multiple issues, and if those are sorted out, could impact some in your top 5. Paraiso gets a C. Number 8, JJ the Striker, here off a brief respite, training okay. Already won off the bench on the 6th of February, going 5.5 furlongs. Finished third, 3.25 lengths behind Silver Fox and True Bravado. I said he won? No, he ran well. That's what I should have said. Anyway, JJ the Striker gets a C also. Number 9, Heart of a Lion, trained by Jason Acosta, has nothing to complain about here. He gets a B. Number 11, No Surrender, also gets a B. Don't underestimate his winning chances. He is too light and only need to improve a bit more to have a fighting chance of making this 2 in a row. Number 13, Bridal Blush, recently trained stable and is looking in the pink of condition and surely capable of handling these. Bridal Blush gets an A. Number 13, Bridal Blush. From number 5, that's Letters in Goal. Number 9, Heart of a Lion. Number 11, No Surrender. Number 6, Zion. Race 7, 12 declared. 5 furlongs straight again, or 1,000 meters straight. 3 olds and up, it's an overnight restricted race. Number 2, Ras Emmanuel, old stager, who has been holding his form well, loves the straight as well as his inner draw, and should get into your top 3 or 4. Ras Emmanuel gets a C. Number 5, Laban, should be able to compete well here, and he has looked comfy when I saw him Wednesday, skipping the first 4 furlongs out the gate in 47 and 5th, and pulling up in 101 and 4/5. Laban has a very good chance. Number 6, Secret Identity. I like Laban gets an A. Speedy filly with fresh and fit has to be caught. Number 8, Lightning McQueen. Lightning doesn't strike twice at the same place, they say. Lightning McQueen, he attracts a D. Number 9, Rajon the Pilot, another who is capable of fighting this out for top honours. He gets an A. Number 10, Sweet and Smart, has been drifting towards the stand side when entering the straight of late. As a focused look this morning en route to her stables, Sweet and Smart gets a C. Number 6, Secret Identity from number 5, Laban. Number 9, Rajon the Pilot, top 3. Number 2, Ras Emmanuel. Number 10, Sweet and Smart. That one for a lower to be placed in the lower segment of your exotics. It's the ultimate race. Named in honor of Howard Hamilton. Well, it's the Howard Hamilton Cup. Howard Hamilton has made a great impact on horse racing and really an icon. Has done tremendously well as an owner and as a breeder and as president of the Breeders Association, and a gentleman who is very much outspoken and loves horse racing dearly. 12 are declared for this. They go 2 turns, 1820 meters, or 9 from 25 yards for native trio. It's a maiden condition race. Number 2 was Surety, changed stables and looked okay in the morning. 1 of 2 here with experience going 2 turns. He gets a C. Number 3, Secret Emperor, has put on some weight and sheen since that last race that he ran the 23rd of May, going 7 furlongs. This horse with Andre Martin got 35-1 and ran an even race to finish 4th, 8.5 lengths behind from Puncher, and I Realize who is here, as well as the head cornerstone. Gets first time blinkers after 4 career starts without. The other with 2 turn experience, along with number 2, a Surety. The only 2 horses here that has ventured going 2 turns. Secret Emperor, though, gets an A for me. She's my friend. Was always going to lose entering the straight. The writing was on the wall from early. And although Disha looked as if she was going to pull away, but still ended, a bit one pace, held on to be 2.5 in front of this one. She's my friend going further now, and I'm not expecting much improvement for a win as yet. However, if number 8, I Realize, a lower unmolested entering the stretch, he and company could realize he ain't for catching. I'm now scared of Jason Acosta's horses, who has speed. This horse gets a B. Number 6, the head cornerstone, been well supported in both career starts. Not getting first time, sometime figure 8 and stretching out will excite his supporters. Looks a stare to me, but how good is he at present? I'm not sure. But will be fully focused this time for the first time, I'm applying to think. Number 8, I Realize, had number 6 Ed Cornerstone 3 lengths behind in that race on the 22nd of May, when I Realize got beat in the second, 2.5 lengths to run Puncher, and Ed Cornerstone was 2.5 lengths behind. Another who has gotten much support in all career starts. I like how he's not hard trained for this, going 2 turns for the first time. If the head cornerstone improves, it should make a good fight with I Realize. And number 3, Secret Emperor. Top 4, number 8, I Realize. Number 6, head cornerstone. Number 3, Secret Emperor. Number 4, She's My Friend. And you can put number 2, a Surety, for a low exotic consideration. Final race, the feature race, Jamaica 2000 Guineas. The telling point during and after this race will be Atomica's 137 flat. And that is the focal point for the rest of the classics. A special tribute goes out to veteran jockey Winston Griffiths, who will be trying to get his trainer's license along with some others. The horse racing industry, we need more horses. We need more trainers, good trainers. We need more jockeys, good jockeys. We need more grooms. Yes, we have the fans because of the economic constraints. Fans will expand by the day. We need also to give Supreme Ventures Racing Entertainment Limited our full support. Yeah, they're slow in certain areas. Maybe they are more attending to areas, putting those areas on the forefront instead of some very important one. For example, attending to the purse increases or a way that the appearance fee can be something of worth. It is really a waste of time. The traders should really object in taking that little morsel that they're getting. It's totally useless. But anyway, in time we'll see what prevails. Race 9, this is the 2000 Guineas for trio native weight colts and geldings. 12 were declared. They go a mile, of course, or 1600 meters. Number 1, Blue Venel, born the 18th of March, chestnut colt by Bernard Identity out of Blue Fields by Hainfields. M Racing Stables owns. Ian Prasad trains. Dave Bell the groom. Patrick Lynch, he trains. Blue Venel, looking focused in the mornings, and did better a strong set of colts and last. That was the 8th of May, going 7.5 furlongs, 52 kilos, took up the running and pulled away to win by 2 3/4 lengths, beating Perfect Brew, who is here again, and Supreme Song, who tragically died of great loss to the champion trainers barn and a great loss to our three-year-old classic campaigner. Blue Venel, I'm expecting this one to improve under the guidance of one of the best trainers, Caymanas Park, that's Patrick Lynch. Blue Venel, he gets an A. British Roman rides. Number 2, KP's Choice, born the 10th of March, a big colt by a sheet out of Drop Them by Stormcraft. Patrick Calder and Ricardo Brown owns. Philip Lee trains. Leroy Akins and Ryan Montague bred this one. John Lewis grooms. Andrew Powell rides. Number 3, Rum Puncher, born the 28th of February, Chestnut Gelding by Soul Wallet of Miss Angeline by Traditional Naya, owns Richardson trains. Everglade Farm Limited bred. The groom, Timothy Thomas, Philip Parchment, he has the reins. Number 4, Empire of the Cats, born the 1st of March, a big gelding by Emperor Hall out of Laws of the Cat by Law of the Sea. Carl Addison owned, trained and bred this one. Loxley Scott grooms, Babita Harvey. He won. He has never lost on this horse. He's also won 2 of 3 third starts. Number 1, Blue Venel turned the tables on him last time and should do same again on paper. Has a few issues in that race that Blue Venel bettered him easily by 5 1/4 lengths, and those issues are corrected from what I'm understanding. Let's see how this round 2 will be with Blue Venel and Emperor of the Cat. It must be noted that Emperor of the Cat allowed Blue Venel and the company 5 kilos, and they're all sitting at 11 weights. Very interesting. Emperor of the Cats get an A rating. Number 5, Brinks, born the 19th of February, a big gelding by Bernard Identity out of Indian Bluff by Pine Bluff. Karen Passard and Everton Campbell owns. Ian Passard trained and bred this one. Philip Rigg, the groom. Ray Lewis, he gets the call. Brinks was the talk of the town after first two career starts, both good wins, but somehow that form waned thereafter. He has been looking like his old self this week, and it will be a joy for Everton Campbell, who part owns, getting another award in the top three prestigious race here. Brinks got a B. Number 6, No More Deals. Chill Chestnut, born the 18th of April. By Soul Warrior out of Tunnel Miss by Takarub. Seabird owns Griffiths Trains. Frederick Layton bred this horse. Fitzroy Folks the groom, Paul Francis Ride. At this point in time, the Open Gate Show gives a special shout out to a humanitarian owner and breeder, Frederick Layton, who owns No More Deals. No More Deals, small colt with a big heart, but if he tries to contest this pace, he's likely to falter in a lot of stages, surely. So let's see if he can be rated off same. No More Deals gets a D. Number 7, The Citadel, born the 20th of May, Chestnut Gallon by Key to Power, by Wings of Hope, by Region of Merit, Karen Passard, and Dennis Smith owns. Ian Passard trains. Incidentally, Karen Passard bred this one. Dunstan Bramble, the groom, Dane Dawkins, who gets the call. Big, strong colt, who haven't trained on. This one gets a D for this race. Number 8, Unruly Dude, born the 1st of April, a big colt by Bernard Identity, was won the girl by Stormcraft. Busy Racing Stable owns. Dennis Price trains. Karen Passard again, she bred this one. And O'Shane Hamilton, the groom, Tevin Foster rides. Number 9, Power, born the 16th of February in Jamaica. This horse is bred in Utah. Chestnut colt by Bali, the champion Brazilian graded horse, by Sweet Fox out of War Chant. Leighton Farms own and bred this horse. Cecil Chambers, the groom, Philip Fiani, the maestro, he trains. Omar Walker will ride. Has catching up to do on number 1, Blue Vanille. Looking up since though, and will need every breath to overcome Blue Vanille. And you can rest assured that Philip Fiani will have this one tuned to run the best race he can. Power gets a B. Number 10, Morimoto, born the 24th of May, a big colt by Casual Chick, out of Lucky Be Good by Burning Mark. Stefan Narsing and Tyron Nunes owns. Anthony Nunes trains. Gordon Buckner bred this horse. Agent Taylor, he grooms. Robert Haltine will ride. Quietly on the improve, and even though like to train, he has much hope for getting better and could impact in the top 4. Morimoto gets a B. Number 11, Perfect View, born the 10th of May, a big getting by Bernard Identity, Moonlight Brew by Milwaukee Brew. Richard Azan, Dr. Graham Brown, and Randy McLean owns. Richard Azan trains. Ian Passard bred this horse. Wayne Malcolm, the groom. Dick Cardenas rides. Perfect View, well drawn. And this gelding, who has looked very smooth in his preparation for this race, should have a good chance of winning. Doesn't have the extra oomph to carry through in front when leaving the furlong point, and that is my concern. However, Perfect View gets an A. Number 12, Yellowstone, born the 6th of May, a Chestnut Gallon by Sensational Slam out of RI, by Own Builder. Gregory Stewart, he owns Hilton, as well as Hilton Hamilton. Alfred Brown trains. Ham Stables Limited bred this one. Wayne Dawes, he grooms. The champion jockey Anthony Thomas, he gets the call. He is the fastest in this lineup, but is bred to sprint and will be found wanting. Yellowstone gets a D. Well, that's it for the Open Gate Show. Remember to tell others to subscribe on YouTube to the Open Gate Show. Spread the word. There are lots of interested information on local horse racing and its personals, that you can find some present, some past. And there's a very interesting interview with jockey Andrew Martin that should be out by Monday. DK Water. Well, I'm running the gun, and my selection: number 1, Blue Venal, from number 11, Perfect Brew. Number 4, Emperor of the Cats. Number 5, Brinks. Number 10, Morimoto. Number 9, Power. DK Water provides much needed oxygen to the entire body, including our brain. DK Water aids in good digestion and maintaining a healthy body weight. It doesn't taste flat or boiled. It makes an excellent tasting experience. Located at 2 Creek Road, Kingston 6, adjacent to Robertson Avenue, near the Arlington Mountain View stoplight at the National Stadium. Call them 876-627-91145. That's 876-627-91145 or 876-807-5316. Their website, Destination Kingston 876.com. I can assure you, this water is of quality. Check their website. There are more to offer you apart from DK Water. Go relax yourself and spend quality time at Super Hill Bar, 14 Keswick Plaza, Newtown Corner, Hayes, Clarendon, easily seen off the main road along the Jamaica Highway towards your technical high school. Safe, secure, super atmosphere, courteous staff, and cuisines cooked to order. Join the movement and make your presence for the future. See Horse Riders Inn, located along the Bayside to Toll Road Plaza, on the back, that's the route on the back road near the sea. Where else to better stay overnight, the weekend, or for a week or beyond? The nearest motel to Caymanas Park and has security for your everything. Its reputation speaks for itself. Call and make your reservations. 876-704-6245. That's 876-704-6245. Seafood and other restaurants are close by. I can assure you, this motel is different from all others on that end. Take the Open Gate show for it. Call and make your reservations. Take care, good luck, and hopefully you can join me Friday when I'll try to help you deciphering the races come Saturday, the 11th of June.